Hey, this is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Thank you for watching and joining me today. Today we're talking about two new controllers from Denon. We're looking at the Prime Go, which was done in a video just a few minutes ago, and both of these are being shot from my perspective as a wedding DJ. MJ from the Disc Jockey News and DJ and TV is going to be doing a more in-depth on all the features and bells and whistles, and when he does these, it's going to be time to ask questions because MJ knows this stuff. He is much better at this than I. I'm a wedding DJ, so these things come out and there's things I look for and I look at that are different than what MJ will. So you want the full techie ones, MJ will be to you later today. This video, we're looking at the Prime 2, which is going to be shown for the first time at NAMM 2020 here this week, but they released it this morning and I wanted to talk to you right away. I've spent some time studying both the Prime Go and the Prime 2. Prime Go video, you guys can go check our channel, youtube.com/discjockeynews, and it is there. And then, of course, here is the Prime 2. So the Prime 2 is coming after the Prime 4 last year. Very similar, where it's a standalone DJ controller, and it eventually will have the ability to handle Serato and other software with this. So it's not like it's going to be, I'm gonna make sure I'm on my video. There we go. I start drifting too far. It's not like it's going to be not useful in the future for other things. Serato, of course, came in with the Prime 4 this past fall, so I'm expecting it to be here also. What's kind of cool about these is that they do streaming and things. Not functional really for a mobile wedding DJ, because I'm not able to play the hits that most weddings require. So that's really not a big thing for me to look at and such. I got to make sure that one thing is up, and then we are good. Analytics, no, that's not what I want. How about that? And I want to see if there's something that is okay. Yeah, we are good. Okay, sorry about that. This is what happens when you go live. Let's take a look. We've got the unit out there. The jog wheels and such are the nice size. You've got a 7-inch screen in the middle, standalone, meaning that I can put media in from multiple sources. I can do, let me just show you let's see, we're looking at the front here. We don't have like the SD card we had in the front of the other one, but this particular one we can do USB devices. We can do a couple of USB thumb drives. We can do a hard drive here with that, or connect it to your laptop. And then they probably don't show the bottom. The bottom has the ability to actually put up a hard drive. So you can put a 1 terabyte hard drive with your music in there. You're good to go. Some of you might be like, oh, 1 terabyte's not big enough. Well, you can't do video with this. This isn't something you can use for music videos. So it's just your MP3 files or whatever you're storing your audio as that will play in this. And that answer, what type of files it handles, not my area. I'm a wedding DJ. Mine are all MP3s, high quality MP3s. So let's start on this side. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, because this is where some of the magic is coming from the new Prime units that were introduced. Is that we're going to, let's move over here. Right there. Take a look at that. 2 combo jacks for our microphone input. So we have not only the typical 1/4 inch that we see as one of when there's 2 mic inputs. This one has 2 XLR, which is really, really kind of cool. I can now plug in my two balanced signals in there from my wireless or even 2 handhelds, and I'm good to go. As I was looking, I think the biggest, I'm going to go, again, as long as we're talking microphones, I want to take it to here, because this is the microphone side right here. I don't see anything up here that talks about phantom power, and I don't believe I saw anything on phantom power, which obviously could be a concern for some people who are using handheld microphones that need phantom power. So I don't know the answer to that. I do not see anything here, but what I do see is that I've got my 2 buttons for my microphones. Yay, I can turn those, I can set the gain volumes where I want them to be for the microphone channels, and I have my on and off here, so I don't have to be turning the gain up and trying to figure out where I should be during the show. And I also have a 3-band EQ. I absolutely love having some control over the microphones. In this case, it covers both microphones, which is better than some of the others where some of the early controllers had no control. The Go doesn't really seem to have any control, but the 2 does. It's better than some that had a 3-band EQ on the first mic, and then the second one was the tone, like my 7000. The second mic's just a tone, so it's really not. This is functional and usable, and it's, yes, if my mics are matching, yay. If there's a little differentiation between the 2 microphones, well, you know what? I'm going to live with it. I can do that. And maybe they have a workaround where I can set the EQ for 1 and save it and set, I don't know. This though, just from what I'm seeing here today, is pretty exciting. Coming down here, we also have, instead of 4 pads on the Go, we have now 8 pads. The large buttons and such. We have the larger jog wheel that we have, the touch-sensitive jog wheel, so we can do some different things with that. Moving into the middle, it's a 2-channel compared to the Prime 4, which is 4-channel. So I have my low, mids, and highs, and the levels and their gains. There's a filter there, so if I want to do some frequency isolation on that, I can do that. I don't know, as a wedding DJ, how much you do. The Prime series is based on running off those the songs that are in, whether the thumb drive or the hard drive. So everything's there. You can view it, control it. You can see all the information on the little screen. This is a 7-inch screen. You can run your waveforms horizontally or vertically. It's been an early day already. Everything's there, and what the Prime 2 will do is it'll go through and kind of read all of the information. If you've got your songs already prepared via the Engine software, which is free for your laptop, and you can prepare your music and move it over, you're good to go. One cool thing is that it understands iTunes libraries, which is really kind of beneficial for those of us who do a lot of different things with the iTunes world and have it lined up that way. I do not know if it will play the songs that you purchased off to iTunes that have been, had the rate protection on that. I don't know that one yet for sure. We'll find out more about that on Thursday when we get more questions, or maybe MJ will know more about that later when he does his video. This is just a little quick overview, again, from a wedding DJ perspective. I've got my master, I've got my booth. Occasionally the booth is kind of a cool thing to be able to send out to a different area. Some people send their subs out the booth, and then they use the master for everything else. There's a lot of different things. You can be creative with that if you so choose. You're kind of good to go. We have an auxiliary input. Let's go back to this picture in the front. Let's go back here and zoom in a little bit. We've got our auxiliary input right here. You've got your RCA plugs for that. One thing I don't think there it is, right there. It is there. Okay, I was looking over here. The booth out is XLR. You've got your master out that is XLR, and there is a little switch that probably is one of my favorite things on the Denon controllers, is that stereo and mono. I can choose to go stereo if I'm just running 2 speakers and the room is conducive to stereo sound. I can choose that. Most of the time I run mono because I end up having multiple speakers, and if I'm playing like the Beatles Twist and Shout, you're hearing the music over here and the vocal over here. And there's a few songs like that. So mono, if you're only running your main system and you're running an auxiliary speaker off one side going to the other room, you have concern, that doesn't work as well. So that's something that I absolutely love, having that switch. So overall, the Prime 2, a little bit bigger than the Prime Go. It isn't battery backup like the Prime Go is, but it has some features and functionality that for the wedding DJ, this might be a controller. If you can manage your music and basically have it on that thumb drive or on that hard drive, internal hard drive, this could be an option where you have everything here and you can get away from the laptop, have 2 microphones. Now, the quality of the mic inputs in those, we're going to find out more about that as we go forward and get to play with these a little bit. But having 2 microphones with the gain and such, for a wedding DJ, this is covering a lot of the bases. And as a wedding DJ, I can really kind of predict, from past weddings and song requests and such, of what type of music I'm going to be playing. So this could be an option where I could set this up, take it with me, and then have a mobile device hooked up for any song requests that I do not already have on my system. Anyway, I just want to give you a quick little tour and a little heads up on this. For the wedding DJ, of the 2, the Go is a little more portable, but I think if I were going to, be really which one to look at right now the most, this Prime 2 definitely would be something I would check out because of the functionality that is really kind of nice for the wedding DJ. Anyway, this is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you jumping on with us today. Check out the Go video where we went through some of the features, and look for MJ's video later, hopefully today, talking about these new controllers more in depth as we're getting ready for NAMM 2020. Once again, thank you for watching.